I've always loved real estate. I loved it since I was a young guy. It was the way I was born. It's in my blood. You know, the real business that we're in is the hospitality business. So we're in the business of making people happy. And part of that is the retail business, because we can create these incredible centers like the Grove or the Americana, and people come and they can hang out with their family and they can grab a bite. The keys to the Grove's success is we reflect this neighborhood. We reflect the community around us, that we become part of the fabric of Los Angeles. There's a timeless quality to it. There's a comfort. There's a sense of happiness when you step on the property. Brick and mortar retail is alive and well, if you have the right brick and mortar retail. It's like any category of any business. You have to be current, you have to be relevant, you have to be efficient and productive. But the main thing in retail is you have to be meaningful to somebody. And so what's happened in retail is it evolves quickly, and it's evolving quicker now than it ever has before. A lot of retailers haven't evolved as quickly as they should, and they become irrelevant to the consumer, to their guest. But brick and mortar in and of itself, I think, is great. When people say online retail is going to put brick and mortar out of business, online retail is going to put bad brick and mortar out of business, and it should put it out of business. The indoor mall is an anachronism that is going to continue to fail because it's disconnected with how people want to live their life. People, by their very nature, organically don't want to walk inside a place and spend the day and shop, right? And that's why open air properties, or streets in particular, have always outperformed the indoor malls. So I think if you build brick and mortar that people feel connected to, that retailers can create a great experience inside their four walls, and you build an environment that people want to come not just to shop, but just to hang out and enjoy themselves, I think it's great. The real estate landscape in 5 or 10 years is going to continue to evolve. More and more of the digital retailers, online retailers, are going to convert and they're going to open up brick and mortar stores. You see that happening now. You got Amazon Books now, right? Which is the irony. You see Warby Parker was online and now they're opening up stores. What I see evolving is going back to what always worked. Having retail close to home that is relevant to your lifestyle, that's comfortable, that is scaled right, that relates to you as a human being. One of the problems in the real estate industry is many people build off a spreadsheet. They build off a pro forma, and they start justifying a project based on the numbers. We don't do that. We start out and we say, what does the community need? What do they want? What do the retailers need? How are we going to drive sales? How are we going to be productive? How are we going to create this great environment? We put that together, and then we put the numbers to that, and we say, can we make sense out of this? We're doubling down because our growth is exceptional. We're having the best year ever. So our business has grown about 20% compounded annual growth every year for 25 years. So we're doubling down because we're building on the success that we have. We're building on what we know. Do you wake up in the morning and say, you know what, I'm going to go meet a couple of friends and hang out at the Grove today? It's just going to be a cool place to go. If I get you to say that, if my property is part of your daily routine in some form or fashion, we did our job.